I thought I would talk a little bit about gray roots. And don't worry, I'm a hairdresser. I actually know what I'm doing. But yeah, gray roots is interesting. So I'm really wanting to create a brand that is about, well, definitely authenticity, but I'm also just such a fierce advocate on people being able to make their own choices. And who's to say that coloring your gray hair is right or wrong? I think it's up to you whether or not you want to do it. So, you know, the other day I made a post and showing the gray hairs. Beforehand, I was like, okay, I've got to go run and change my gray because I can't go on social media with gray hair. But then I was like, and why can't I go on social media with gray hair? So I think, like right now in my life, I'm trying to figure out identity, and I will tell you a little bit more about my story with time. But yeah, I wasn't able to have my own identity even growing up. I had a mother that was pretty controlling, and things had to go the way that she wanted, or you know, the atmosphere in the home wasn't safe. So I learned really early on that yeah, I didn't have my own I'm gonna use you guys as a mirror, but I didn't have my own identity because it wasn't safe. And so I think that everybody needs to have their own choice. Like, do we do gray hair? Do we not do gray hair? You know, growing up, I always had to, like, my mom was really formal and was always dressing up, and it was like, I have to dress up in order to be accepted by her. Like even in high school, I wasn't allowed to wear jeans or t-shirts to school. All of my outfits were matching. You know, I always had, like, my nails were always matching my outfits. That I can remember every night before school, I would have to make sure that my fingernails matched my outfit. So, you know, and I wore hats and gloves to school, and that's just the way that I was raised. And yeah, later on I'll tell you my story a little bit about what happened with my mom and I. We had a falling out, but I am in a season of my life right now that I'm trying to just figure out who I am and what I stand for. And right now, I am okay with me wanting to cover my roots. And some days, you know, I have the freedom that I want to, if I want to wear sweats, I want to wear sweats. But it'll be interesting. I'll tell you guys a little bit, or I will tell you about my upbringing. And my mom was a motivational speaker, and she really was a remarkable human that helped so many women. But she taught beauty, and you have to be put together, and it takes, you know, like 7 to 13 seconds to make a first impression. And you know, I can see, like, okay, that was one way back in the 80s. I can see where that worked. And my whole life I just thought, okay, you have to be polished in order to influence. But I really love where where well, I mean, okay, I don't know if I love it, but the whole thing with AI coming in and where social media is going, where I do see where we're just going to be craving authenticity and real people, and I love this. So this is me, and I'm Wendy, and I am all about authenticity. I'm all about having women feel seen, and I'm all about, you know, figuring out identity. And if you feel like doing something, if you feel like going to Costco in sweats, you go to Costco in sweats. And if you feel like dressing up to the nines to go to Costco, you do it. So as I said, I'm starting out a new brand, and I have so many great ideas, and I'm so excited to get out there and just put it all out on social media of what I'm wanting to do, and just make some friends and bring people into my world. And oh my gosh, I have this character that I'm going to be bringing in. Okay, I'm just going to show you. These are her glasses. So, coming soon. All right, see you guys. Bye.